Picture this. It's 2008. The world is on the brink of financial collapse. A man named Elon Musk, once worth close to $200 million, is now on the verge of losing it all. His car company, Tesla, is about to fail. His rocket company, SpaceX, is just a few months away from bankruptcy. He's reportedly sleeping on a factory floor, racking up debt, and telling anyone who will listen that this is a game-over moment. But what if I told you that just a few years later, that same man would not only save both companies, but also become the wealthiest person on the planet? This isn't just a story about numbers. It's a human story of extreme bets, near-total failure, and a relentless refusal to quit. Today, we're dissecting the financial journey of Elon Musk, the man behind the myth, and uncovering the raw, unfiltered truth of how he turned a handful of risky ideas into an empire worth hundreds of billions. Before the rockets and the electric cars, Elon Musk was a kid with a big dream and a small loan. He and his brother Kimball built a company called Zip2 in 1995. Think of it as an early digital version of the Yellow Pages, helping newspapers get online. 4 years later, they sold the company to Compaq for $307 million. Elon's cut? Around $22 million. He didn't take a vacation. He took that entire fortune and immediately co-founded X.com, an online bank. This would eventually merge with a competitor to become what we know as PayPal. When eBay bought PayPal in 2002 for $1.5 billion, Musk's stake, 11.7%, turned into a massive payout of approximately $180 million after taxes. This is where the story gets really human. At this point, most people would have retired to a private island. But Elon, driven by a vision to change the world, wasn't thinking about a hammock. He was thinking about space and sustainable energy. He was about to make a series of bets so audacious they made the previous ones look like a coin flip. In 2004, he made what seemed like an insane investment. He became the majority shareholder of a fledgling electric car company called Tesla. Around the same time, he founded SpaceX with the mission to colonize Mars. The risks were monumental. By 2008, both companies were just weeks away from financial ruin. He was personally in debt for over $40 million. His friends and advisors were telling him to choose one company to save and let the other die. It was a moment of true despair. But on the last day of 2008, against all odds, he secured a $40 million loan from SpaceX's investors and a $50 million deal from Daimler for a stake in Tesla. That human act of stubbornness and belief saved everything. And that's when his wealth journey became truly explosive. For years, Tesla's stock did next to nothing. But with the launch of the Model 3 and a new level of production efficiency, something shifted. The company went from losing money to profitability. The public finally bought into his vision. It was the ultimate gamble, and it paid off beyond anyone's imagination. By 2020, Musk's net worth was a respectable $27 billion. Then, something unprecedented happened. Tesla's stock became the hottest thing on Wall Street. Over just 12 months, his wealth skyrocketed to over $150 billion. It wasn't just Tesla, though. His private company, SpaceX, was also growing at a phenomenal rate, with its valuation soaring from $36 billion to over $100 billion in the same time frame, thanks to a series of successful launches and a growing Starlink business. And in 2021, he overtakes Jeff Bezos to become the world's richest person. He became the first human ever to cross the $300 billion mark. So, what can we learn from this incredible human story? 1. He bet on himself. The vast majority of his wealth comes from stock in the companies he founded. He didn't chase short-term gains. He bet on his own ability to build value over decades. 2. He embraced failure. He took monumental risks and was willing to accept total failure. He put his entire reputation on the line, and that vulnerability resonated with investors and a new generation of dreamers. 3. He's a master of narrative. Whether you love him or hate him, Musk is a storyteller. He created a compelling vision for the future, sustainable energy, multiplanetary life, and convince the world to invest in it. The power of time. His wealth didn't happen overnight. It was the result of 2 decades of relentless work, setbacks, and a refusal to give up. The true power of compounding wasn't in his bank account, it was in the long-term appreciation of his company shares. Elon Musk's financial journey is a human drama full of highs and lows. It's a testament to the idea that real wealth is often forged not in a spreadsheet, but in the fire of ambition, failure, and unwavering belief. It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest financial rewards come from the biggest, riskiest bets. What do you think of this story? Is Elon Musk's success a result of genius, luck, or just pure grit? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth looks at the world's most compelling financial stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.